Greetings, cherished friends. We are honored to present Healthy Living, Vibrant Health with Plant-Based Macrobiotics, Part 2 of 2, hosted by Dr. Pablo Enrique Mayorga Acuña, an internal medicine physician from San Jose, Costa Rica. Dr. Mayorga Acuña has been practicing since 1970 and has held several prominent positions over the course of his career. From 1974 to 2012, this knowledgeable doctor taught medical students and physicians at Mexico Hospital in San Jose. Also, from 1974 to 1978, he had been an internal medicine and community medicine chief at Monseñor Sanabria Hospital. Additionally, the caring practitioner is currently an internal medicine specialist at the Mexico Hospital.
Hola comprometidos televidentes, soy el Dr. Mayorga Acuña desde San José. Los ciudadanos de la Verde Costa Rica están listos para animarles mientras ustedes ayudan a mejorar nuestro mundo. Bienvenidos a Salud Vibrante con la macrobiótica a base de plantas, parte 2 de 2, donde continuamos explorando los beneficios al seguir una dieta macrobiótica vegana. Nuestro guía es Simón Brown, presidente de la Asociación Macrobiótica del Reino Unido, un reconocido experto en macrobiótica, consultor y profesor y un célebre autor de libros sobre macrobiótica que incluyen macrobiótica moderna. En este libro, cita al iniciar la macrobiótica, es útil experimentar una dieta compuesta completamente de alimentos integrales, vivos tales como arroz integral, avena y cebada integrales, vegetales, frijoles, semillas, nueces y frutas. El señor Brown recomienda consumir alimentos integrales a base de plantas porque están vivos y sostienen que estos alimentos continúan produciendo energía viva después de ser cocinados.
So initially, most people would practice it as a diet that would sometimes include some fish, possibly eggs, and this would be back in the early 1900s, up to the 60s, 70s. But what's happened more recently is that two things. A lot of people, being macrobiotic, would choose to be vegan, but at the same time, a lot of people who are being vegan would use macrobiotics to have a healthy version of vegan living. So therefore, there's a lot of these kind of foods that are developed by Zen Buddhist monks to keep themselves healthy with a vegan lifestyle that we use in macrobiotics.
El señor Brown considera que la dieta típica en el Reino Unido no es saludable y que requiere de un cambio necesario en el pensamiento de toda la sociedad referente a los alimentos que se consumen normalmente.
So the main problems we have now would be sugar and saturated fat, which would come from animal foods, cheese, dairy in general, and just the general overconsumption of processed foods. And this seems to be driving the main reasons people die early, which is diabetes, obesity, all kinds of heart issues, and in some cases cancer.
¿Cuáles son algunos de los alimentos comunes que componen una comida macrobiótica vegana? El señor Brown ahora nos da algunas ideas, incluyendo los costos relativos para los ingredientes de la comida.
There are a few things that are quite expensive, so often we use sea vegetables and things like miso and tempeh and other food items. They're not necessary, but I think most people like it because it kind of enriches the whole experience. However, that's balanced out with the basics, grains, beans and vegetables, being quite cheap. So in most people's diets, the expensive stuff is the processed foods and the animal foods. So on balance, we're probably either the same or slightly cheaper.
Yorosawa de Japón es considerado el fundador de la macrobiótica y él defiende no solamente un cierto estilo de comer, sino que también un enfoque noble hacia la vida, para alcanzar salud y felicidad general.
Georgia Sauer developed these 7 levels of health, or 7 conditions for health, which basically include exercise, good sleep, eating whole natural foods, or at least retaining our memory, and having a good appetite for life, and sort of trying to keep ourselves emotionally calm, and then having some kind of spiritual pursuits, whether it's meditation or being close to nature, etc. But now there's so much evidence that if we just took 5 of them, that good night's sleep, exercise, some kind of meditation or mindfulness, eating well, eating whole natural foods, and being optimistic or positive helps us live longer lives, less likely to get ill, and if we do get ill, more likely to recover.
Tomaremos unos momentos para algunos mensajes edificantes y cuando regresemos, el Sr. Brown nos mostrará cómo preparar una sabrosa sopa macrobiótica basada en plantas. Por favor, sigan sintonizados en Supreme Master Television. Bienvenidos de regreso a nuestro programa Salud Vibrante con Macrobiótica a base de plantas, parte 2 de 2, aquí en Supreme Master Television. Unámonos con el Sr. Brown en la cocina, mientras él prepara una deliciosa sopa macrobiótica vegana, da su punto de vista sobre los aspectos que mejoran la salud de los diversos ingredientes.
Hi, so we're going to make a very simple soup with some sweet potato, squash and carrot, and then we're going to add in some dulse seaweed and a little bit of celery right at the end. So we'll have some raw celery on top. And I'm going to season it with some turmeric, mixed dried herbs, and cumin. The idea is that we're going to make a simple soup and then we'll eat it in a special way so that we use these things to kind of keep adjusting the taste and sensing those changes. In macrobiotics, we actually use the skins of vegetables because it's where there's a lot of fiber and ingredients, particularly phytonutrients, the plant's own immune system, which tends to be good for us. And if the vegetables are organic, we feel it's fine to have a little bit of healthy soil in the preparation. It actually is meant to be very good for our microbiome, our intestines, all the bacteria. But more than that, it helps us keep our immune system active and exercised and engaged. So I'm going to put these into the water. We'll start cooking. This kind of soup probably takes about just a few minutes of cutting, and then after that about 15 minutes of simmering. Very quick to do, and you can do it with tofu, beans, you can add in all kinds of things. The vegetables don't really matter. It just depends what's in season and local and fresh and what you feel like. So I'm suspecting, but you never know till you try it, that this soup would be quite sweet, hopefully very satisfying at the end. Here we have some dulse vegetable, which mineral rich and has iodine and salt and lots of useful components. So I'm just cutting it up to put into the soup. So I'm just going to cut some celery. And the nice thing with celery is it's incredibly high in fiber, so that we actually use up more calories digesting it than we get out of it. And we'll put it in these bowls, so it'll just add a kind of crunchy taste to the whole soup. So we'll put some some extra ingredients just to flavour the soup a bit. Turmeric's nice because it's very high in anti-inflammatory components, which makes it a useful health thing. And then these two I mostly use for flavouring. So this is mixed Provençal herbs. And here's some ground coriander. And then after that, once we've served the soup, we're going to add lemon, ginger, miso. This is 7-spice chimichurri, and some sesame oil. And we'll see with each one how it changes the taste and how they combine together. So it makes it a kind of meditative mindfulness experience.
Le agradecemos a Simone Brown por el tiempo al compartir sus conocimientos sobre cocinar y comer saludablemente, así como su perspectiva sobre la historia y las tendencias actuales de la macrobiótica. Para más información sobre Simone Brown, por favor visite macrobiotics-online.com. Amigables televidentes, ha sido un honor tenerles con nosotros en Salud Vibrante con Macrobiótica a base de plantas, parte 2 de 2. A continuación, en Supreme Master Television sigue Experimentar la caída para poder apreciar la elevación, parte 3 de 6, entre la maestra y los discípulos. Que llevemos alegría a todos los seres a nuestro alrededor a través de una vida sostenible y virtuosa.
Friendly viewers, it has been an honor to have you with us for Vibrant Health with Plant-Based Macrobiotics, Part 2 of 2. Coming up next on Supreme Master Television is Experience Downfall to Appreciate Upliftment, Part 3 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples. May we bring joy to all beings around us through sustainable and virtuous living. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/HL.